Hi guys, it's me again, Rose from the Philippines, coming to you with another set of tutorial on how to make the 7th installment on our character purse series, which is this Elmo-Inspired wallet. So for this project, you need to make the base part first in red, just like this one. And I have a separate video for that I will put on the description box below. So the materials that you're gonna need for this is some acrylic worsted weight yarn. So I frequently use some love nuts yarn because it is the one that is available here. So you're gonna need the white one for the eyes, the black for the mouth, and orange one for the nose. And you can also use some scraps for this project. So you're gonna need to have two buttons or two black buttons, and then a thread to sew it in. You're also gonna need a pair of scissors to cut the string, a hook that is about 4 millimeters, but I frequently use this 2.75 one, some yarn needles that are thick and thin. And for this project, you're gonna need to know the basic stitches of crochet. So those are the things you needed to know. To work on this project, you need to know the basic stitches of crochet. So first, we're going to work on the eye first. Since you can see, the eye is very big and round. So it has 5 rounds to it. So let's start off by picking our white yarn. And you usually start with a slip knot. But what I usually do is I wrap my hook around the yarn like this, and then I'm gonna chain 2, and then we're gonna work around for the first round 6 single crochet. So insert your hook to the second chain from the right, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then we're gonna work on this 6 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're gonna slip stitch to the first single crochet, and then chain 1, and then we're gonna start the second round with an increase. So there's gonna be 6 stitches around, so we're gonna put 2 single crochets for each of the 6 stitches. So that is for the first one, put 2 single crochets. For the second, 2 single crochets. For the third one, 2 single crochets. For the fourth, 2 single crochets. For the fifth one, 2 single crochet just in one space. For the last one, put 2 single crochets. And then we're gonna slip stitch to the first single crochet to close the second round. For the third round, we're gonna chain 1, and we have an alternate between 1 single crochet on the first and then 2 single crochets on the next one. So that is, for the first one, put 1 single crochet just in one space. For the next space, put 2 single crochets. For the next one, just 1 single crochet. For the second, 2 single crochets, and we're gonna work on that around. So putting 1 single crochet on the next one, and then 2 single crochet on the next, 1 single crochet on the next one, and then 2 single crochets on the next, 1 single crochet on the next one, and then 2 single crochet on the next, 1 single crochet on the next one, and then 2 single crochet for the last one, or for the last space. And to close the third round, we're gonna slip stitch to the first single crochet. Okay? Okay guys, to continue on with the eye part of the Elmo-Inspired wallet, we're going to start our fourth round with the chain 1, and then we're also going to increase here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 1 single crochet on the first one, and then 1 single crochet on the next, and on the third space we're gonna put 2 single crochets just in one space, and we're just going to do this repeat around. So that is for the first round, for the first space 1 single crochet, for the next 1 single crochet just in one space, for the third one put 2 single crochets, then we're just gonna work on it around 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet. So this is gonna be the fourth round for the eye part. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. You may notice that you're putting the 2 single crochet above the lower 2 single crochets from the third round. So put 2 single crochets there, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet on the last one. And we're gonna close by slip stitching to the first single crochet, and that is how we end our fourth round. So for the fifth round, it's a bit easy now. So chain 1, and you're just going to single crochet around without any increase. So that is single crocheting around without any increase up until you reach the other side. And the next thing that you're gonna need to do is you're just going to make another piece or crochet round piece just like this one, so that there are gonna be a pair of eyes for Elmo. So just work on single crochets around, and then as you reach the last one, you're just going to slip stitch. Okay, so now we're reaching the last part. So there's where we're going to slip stitch to the first single crochet. You're gonna leave a long end for sewing, and then you're gonna cut the string or the ends and then fasten up. Okay, so as I said, you're just gonna need to make one more of this type of piece, and then we're gonna work on the nose part next. Okay guys, so the next piece that we're gonna work on is the nose part of Elmo, and as you can see, it is a teardrop shape. So we're gonna pick our orange yarn. You can also use scrap yarns for these features. So to start off, we're going to chain 2. So wrap around your hook around the yarn like so, and then we're gonna chain 2, and then we're gonna work on a round piece for the middle part. So we're going to have double crochet 10 times. So yarn over, insert your hook to the second chain from the right, and make your first half double crochet. So we're gonna have double crochet 10 times around. So that's our first, and then we're gonna half double crochet the second one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you're gonna slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1, and we're gonna work on 3 half double crochets across this next 3 spaces here. Half double crochet the first one, half double crochet the second, and also the third. So now the next stitch, on the next stitch, we're going to make an increase. So on the fourth stitch, we're gonna put 2 double crochets just in one space. So put 1 double crochet on that next space and another double crochet. For the next one, we're going to double crochet 3 times just in one space. So there's 1, 2, and 3. For the next one, we're going to double crochet 3 times just in one space. So we have 1, 3. So there's our increase for the bottom part. So for the next stitch, we're going to double crochet 2 times just in one space. So there's 1 and then 2. And then you may notice that we have 3 stitches left. So for the first one, we're gonna half double crochet 2 times just in one space. So there's one half double crochet and another half double crochet. For the next one, we're gonna half double crochet 2 times just in one space. 1 and 2. For the last one, we're gonna half double crochet 2 times just in one space. 1 and 2. And then we're gonna slip stitch to the first half double crochet. So now we have that teardrop shaped crochet piece. We're going to leave a long end for sewing and then cut the string. Then afterwards, fasten up. Okay, so that is going to be the nose piece for Elmo. Guys, so the next crochet piece that we're gonna work on for Elmo's features is gonna be the mouth. So as you can see, it has this type of shape that is some type of arch or upside down arch. So pick up your black yarn, and I know that this wouldn't be as visible because it is black, but what you need to do is you're gonna chain 5. So we're gonna chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then we're gonna make some increases for the side parts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna half double crochet 2 times on the same space for the first one. So wrap around your yarn, insert it to the second chain from the right. So we have 1 half double crochet there, and then put another half double crochet just in that space. And then we're gonna half double crochet across 2 times. 1 and 2. So for the last chain, we're gonna put 2 half double crochets just in one space to have that increase for the side parts. And then you're gonna chain 1. We're gonna turn our work, and for the first one, we're gonna put 2 half double crochets just in one space. And then we're going to half double crochet across 4 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the last one, or for the last stitch, we're gonna put 2 half double crochets. So there's 1 and there's 2. We're gonna chain 1 and we're gonna turn our work. So for the last row, we're gonna increase again the side part. So put 2 half double crochets for the first one. There's 1 and there's 2. And then we're going to half double crochet across 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For the last stitch, we're gonna put 2 half double crochets. So there's 1 and then there's 2. So now it has taken the shape of the mouth. So we're going to leave a long end for sewing, and then we're gonna cut the string, and then we're gonna fasten up. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is just to hide the ends that we're not going to use for sewing. But for the nose and the eye part, we can just hide it as we sew it. Okay, so those are the pieces that we need to crochet separately.